Remember my last book outlet haul when I said that I wasn't going to place another order till Black Friday? It's going well. Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's video I have another book outlet haul for you because I have a problem and I can't stop checking that website like every day. But I actually had a good reason for placing this order, I think. I feel like that's what I'm just telling myself for justifying why I placed this order after I said I wasn't going to place another one till Black Friday. But basically, I started reading the After series and I only had the first book, so I ended up ordering the second and the third on Amazon because I didn't want to wait for them to come on Book Outlet, but I was like insistent that I was going to wait for After Ever Happy to come on Book Outlet before I bought it. And before, I was like halfway through After We Fell when I checked Book Outlet and After Ever Happy was in stock, and it actually sold out that day, so I'm really glad that I did place the order to get it because those books are like super expensive. They're like $25 each and they're paperbacks, which is sort of, I don't know, I feel like for that price it should be like hardcover at least. But anyway, that was what I basically placed the order for, so just get right into the haul. If you've never heard of Book Outlet before, it's basically a website that sells discounted books. They have a Canadian site and a US site as well. They also have a physical store in St. Catharines in Ontario, if you live near there or are interested in that. And if you are interested in checking out Book Outlet, I will have a link below in the description for $10 off your first purchase of $35 or more if you wanted to check that out. So the first book I got was obviously the one I was mentioning, which is After Ever Happy by Anna Todd. I've actually already read this. Like I said, I was halfway through After We Fell when I placed this order, and by the time it got here I was already done After We Fell. I finished this last night, and I actually thought the ending was pretty good. I'm not gonna like say anything about that, but I'm definitely glad I waited to get this. I didn't really wait that long, but I'm glad I got it on Book Outlet instead of paying full price for it. And so that was the first one I got. This was like $7 I think, which is sort of like on the higher end of Book Outlet, but like I said, those books are really expensive anyway, so I was kind of like, whatever. Then I got Before by Anna Todd. This is kind of like it goes back to like before the After series, but it also has, I believe, Hardin's perspective during the After series. So it's almost like what they're coming out with for Twilight right now, where it's like Edward's side of the story, but this is Hardin's side of the story. But it's also got like a bunch of other people's like accounts of what was happening and things like that. I just started this today. I'm like not that far into it, but it's okay. Normally I hate books like this where it's like it feels like they kind of just made it to add on to the series, but there are parts that I do want to read. Like I think I'm mostly interested in the Hardin perspective part. I don't really care about like backstory of the other like friend group friends, so I may skip over that part, I don't know. So I got that one. They have tons of these in stock if you wanted Before. They do get After in occasionally, and obviously the other books. Next I got this is like the second and third book of the Vampire Diaries series. This is The Fury and the Dark Reunion by L.J. Smith. In my last Book Outlet haul I got the first like 2 books in one book, and I was gonna read it, and I actually ended up binge watching the entire Vampire Diaries series in like a week and a half, and I had never watched it before, and so now I really want to read the books. I have the first 2 like I said, and I didn't want to start those without having the next 2 to sort of read afterwards, and so I added this to my order. I was basically just trying to get free shipping for After Ever Happy because I hate paying for shipping. Even though Book Outlets is only like $5, it still bugs me. But anyway, then I got this other series. I believe these don't go together, but they do, like they're like companion novels as opposed to like an actual series. But they are by Abby Glines, and there's Until Friday Night, which I believe is the first one. Like I said, I'm not sure if you have to read these in any kind of order. I believe Under the Lights is the second one, and then there's After the Game, which I'm pretty sure is the third one. That's the right order. Okay. There's a fourth one as well. I didn't get that one because I wanted to see how these 3 go. I do think I'm going to like these because some of the booktubers that I have recently started watching that liked some similar books that I do liked these ones, so I figured I would get those. Again, trying to get the free shipping. Those are pretty cheap though. They were like $5-ish each Canadian. Next I got P.S. I Still Love You by Jenny Han because I have To All the Boys I've Loved Before, and in my last Book Outlet haul I got Always and Forever Lara Jean, and so I hate starting a series without the next book, so that I can't, like, I don't want to sit and wait for a week to get it. And so this finally came in stock on Book Outlet, and I've been watching for this one as well, and got it, so now I can read the whole series, and I'm really excited about that. That one, and then the next two were sort of like random ones, not so much, like, I feel like the rest of them are based on like very popular books, and these were just ones that I sort of picked off the website. This is The Truth Lies Here by Lindsay Klingel, and this one is sort of like the opposite of all the other books that I got. It's a thriller type book, I think. I'm not exactly sure. I know there was like, her dad is like a conspiracy theorist, and then someone goes missing in the forest, and all of the townspeople start repeating the same phrases verbatim. That was the part that I thought was kind of interesting. And there's all these men in black suits wandering around, so I got this. I thought it would be interesting. I think it was only like $3. And then the last book I got is one that I found right after I placed my last order and actually really wished I had ordered, and it is The Other Side of Lost by Jessie Kirby. And this book is about like a girl who is like a social media influencer basically, and she gets like obsessed with like numbers and her following and everything. And then her cousin dies, and her cousin had planned on going like on this hiking trip, and basically she decides she's gonna go on this hiking trip without her, but she's realizing that she's like been so caught up in the numbers of like social media and everything that she let it get in the way of her actual life and like spending time with her cousin and family and whatever. And so as someone who's on social media a lot, I thought that was like a really interesting idea. I love books that are sort of based around the concept of that, obviously. And so I thought this would be another good one. This was also like $3, so it was why I picked that one up. And that was everything I got this time. I'm sure there will be more Book Outlet hauls to come. Hopefully not for a little while, because I do need to like not spend all my money all the time, but we'll see. So if you did like this video, make sure to hit the subscribe button down below. I do new videos every single Sunday, and I will see you next time.